In this WrestleTalk news, Randy Orton missing, Alexa Bliss online abuse, my review of last night's Raw, and more. The football didn't come home, everybody. It went to that other place. I've followed football all my life for the last 2.5 weeks, and I think I know why England didn't win. It's because you didn't subscribe, you son of a bitch! Please give us a subscribe and enable notifications to always on for daily wrestling news.
Support WrestleTalk!
Randy Orton's greatest wrestling attribute isn't his finishing move timing or headlocks. It's actually his ability to sometimes be so boring, you forget he's even there. So when he hits an RKO, Michael Cole will famously yell, "Wow, where did he come from?" Orton might be taking this to the extreme though, as he hasn't been seen since the June 21st episode of Raw. Despite being in easily the best act on the show, his RK Bro team with Matt Riddle, leading to his tag team partner to confess on last night's Raw Talk, "I've been calling him but only get his voicemail. His mailbox is full and I don't want to be one of those stalkers who checks his Instagram. I went to the Tampa Police Department to report that Randy is missing. When they asked me to identify myself, I said, I'm Randy's bro. They're like, you're not bros, you don't have the same last names. I had to explain to them that I'm still his bro." While this is most definitely kayfabe, Orton's sudden absence from TV becomes more baffling every week. Back in April, Fightful Select reported Randy had booked a good period of time off, where he would be written out of TV at the end of his feud with The Fiend. That obviously didn't happen, and WWE kept him around for this new storyline with Riddle. It's very possible that Orton is now trying to take some of that time back before the company returns to the road from this weekend on WWE's grueling travel schedule, which also works as a way to build his surprise return from out of nowhere at Sunday's Money in the Bank pay-per-view, maybe to help his bro win the bro case. What do you think is going on with Orton's WWE plans? Let me know in the comments down below, because I'll be replying to people for the first 30 minutes after this video goes live, rather fittingly, from out of nowhere. WWE's Naomi deleted her social media over the weekend after receiving abuse over her husband Jimmy Uso's recent DUI arrest. And now Alexa Bliss has also hit back at a Twitter user who was attempting to body shame her. The user had posted pictures of Bliss from NXT and the main roster alongside her recent Instagram pictures, commenting on how her body had changed over the years, to which Bliss quote tweeted in reply, "Number 1, how effing dare you try to body shame me? Number 2, all pics except last one are very old. Number 3, I haven't been able to control my weight loss lately since being sick a few months ago. Number 4, all you have to say about my career since 2013 is pictures of my butt. I pity you. Peace sign emoji. Bless." Whoa, let's not rule out this fan having a point though. I'm sure this anonymous Twitter profile rating other people's bodies online by trawling through social media pictures and TV screenshots definitely has their life in order, is super well adjusted, and doesn't hate themselves for failing in their relationships and their professional life, and is super close to achieving their dreams. Sadly, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff passed away yesterday at the age of 71. The announcement was made by his son Travis on Instagram. Orndorff is most well known for his run in WWF in the 80s, including main eventing the first ever WrestleMania alongside Roddy Piper against the team of Hulk Hogan and Mr. T. He was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2005. A link to donate for funeral expenses can be found in the video description below. Make WrestleTalk.com your homepage for loads of other big stories, including a major update on Sonya Deville's in-ring return, a WWE draft being delayed, and more name changes for WWE wrestlers. Links to those are also in the video description below. Before we get on with the rest of the episode though, I'd just like to say a huge thank you to this video's sponsor, Ridge, which you can get 10% off now using our link in the video description below. The Ridge have redefined the wallet, creating a minimalist card holder for up to 12 cards, plus room for all your money in a compact design which easily fits in your front pocket, unlike your current wallet, which is probably about as minimalist as a hipster burger. No one can get that in their mouth. Title of my sex tape. Ridge wallets are available in 30 different colors and styles, have RFID blocking technology to protect your cards from digital pickpockets, over 40,000 5-star reviews, and a 45-day trial period with lifetime warranty, meaning this could be the last wallet you ever have to buy. And wallets aren't all they do, as I've just picked up their awesome weatherproof commuter backpack which has so many compartments. months. So please support WrestleTalk and at least check out the Ridge wallet by using our link ridge.com/WrestleTalk below. And if you like what you see, use the code WrestleTalk for 10% off. Support WrestleTalk, support your wallet with the Ridge. Now it's time for my review of last night's Raw in about 5 minutes. This wasn't just the go-home show for Money in the Bank, it was also the leave-home show. Because WWE is touring again from this Friday, now that the pandemic is definitely cured. It's over, guys. And Raw celebrated by having mostly the same matches the Thunderdome has seen for the last year. At least the results were different this time though, with Xavier Woods shockingly beating Bobby Lashley in the show opener. Bobby had won in this feud's first encounter, a random Hell in a Cell match last month, but Woods made them level here, rolling him up after a spear. Wrestling logic dictates you shouldn't beat your champion just 6 days out from them defending it at a pay-per-view title match. But I think this worked really well. Lashley sold his fury brilliantly, not just at the New Day, but at MVP and his sisters. They're not prostitutes, guys, but most importantly, himself. This genuinely made Lashley versus Kingston at Sunday's Money in the Bank significantly less predictable, and that's exactly what a go-home angle should do. Alexa Bliss had invited Doudrop onto her playground segment, but because Doudrop can only answer in Pokemon, Doudrop, 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 Doudrop. Eva Marie came along too, wrapped in silver foil, and spoke for her. Jinder Mahal's character now has a motorbike, 2 goons, and a sword. WWE definitely has faith in him. There is no smoke and mirrors here. He continued his feud with Drew McIntyre, revealing he's broken the sword he stole. But then Drew shrugged it off, saying that actually, there was a real sword slightly beneath that main sword. It was a fake sword. He's got the real sword right here, but he will trash Jinder's very real motorbike. If you're set to start touring and getting planes and stuff soon, maybe start reducing the amount of large blades in this storyline. All the Raw wrestlers in the women's Money in the Bank match had a fatal 4-way next for momentum. Eva Marie and Doudrop came out, which distracted Bliss to go after them, only to get dumped over the barricade by Doudrop, where she then disappeared, presumably being put in the same pocket dimension as Randy Orton, as she did not come back for the rest of the show. Naomi, Asuka, and Nikki Ash had some fun 3-way action in the ring, where Nikki got yet another win with her new superhero gimmick. A word of advice to any wrestlers who want to get out of catering right now: start pitching comedy gimmicks. To build their lackluster tag title match this Sunday, the Viking Raiders then took on AJ Styles and Amos in back-to-back singles competition. Ivar beat Styles first when AJ underestimated him, and then Omos pretty much squashed Eric in his in-ring debut, where he busted out such classic big guy moves as the bear hug and didn't take a single bump. It'll be interesting to see how long WWE can cover for Omos's limitations of actually having to wrestle. Sheamus took out Humberto Carrillo backstage ahead of their United States title match, immediately beat him in the ring with a brogue kick, and then kept on beating him up. But no fear, random friend of mid-card babyfaces everywhere is here to help: Damian Priest. This hopefully signals his second proper storyline since debuting in January. I, for one, cannot wait for it to start, with Priest versus Sheamus for the United States title announced last minute for this Sunday's pre-show. Thanks for your support on Patreon, Ryan B. Bad, and the British Bulldog, Philip Boy J. Smith Jr. Riddle got several backstage skits on this show, but the most interesting was with Ricochet before his match against John Morrison. Riddle once again referenced Orton and said if he wins Money in the Bank, he'll use it to cash in on the Raw Tag Team titles for RK Bro. Possibly the best of their 3 matches so far, Ricochet then beat John Morrison in a crazy Falls Count Anywhere that included a spectacular shooting star press from Ricochet off the top of the ring post to the outside. Ricochet then used Miz on his wheelchair like a scooter to launch himself at Morrison, and finally won with a top rope splash through a ladder suspended between the apron and the announcer's desk. This was a very good sell for the ladder stipulation this Sunday. Natalya and Tamina are still feuding with Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke. Drew cut a promo about being a mythical dragon or something. Rhea Ripley had one of her best main roster matches so far against Natalya, taking out Tamina on the outside with a dropkick early on, hitting Natty with a surprise kick to the temple, and then winning with a riptide. Charlotte then jumped her afterwards with a figure 4 draping over the ring apron. As good as this chapter was, I really hope their feud concludes this Sunday. And the main event segment saw MVP hosting a special VIP lounge for Bobby, telling the ladies to really show Lashley a good time. They're not prostitutes, everyone. They're his sisters. It's much less weird than you think. Going by the homepage of Pornhub, MVP bid farewell to the Thunderdome, which he affectionately called the Lashley Dome, which is what I call Lashley's head, on account of how Bobby fought to the top of Raw here and welcomed Lashley down to the ring. Bobby eventually came out looking utterly disheveled, tormented by his loss to Woods at the start of the show. He sent the sisters to the back and told MVP that Kofi was right. He's lost his edge with all the partying and the hangers-on. The bull S-word needs to stop. No more champagne. No more sexy sisters. Then he trashed the VIP lounge set, which we've actually got a clip of. So powerful. Lashley finished cutting a serious promo on Kofi, saying he's going to end Kingston's career. Bobby was terrific here, as was MVP with his scared facials. This is the most interesting Lashley has been since the Hurt Business was actually a faction. What did you think of Raw? Let me know in the comments down below and vote in our poll on a poll match on the community tab, where 75% of you said farewell Thunderdome. I hope we never see you again. With WWE returning to the road on Friday, we can finally say good riddance to the Thunder... Wait, what's going on?
Happening. Haven't we been through enough? I can't stand 2020. How much more of this can we take?
There was nothing actively bad on this show like other weeks. Morrison and Ricochet was spectacular, and the Lashley stuff was pretty good. This week's Raw is 3 out of 5. Go to WrestleTalk.com for all the latest wrestling news and watch Adam Blompier's top 10 WWE matches of the year so far.
More than probably any other year in recent memory, 2021 is going to be a year of two halves, and nowhere is that pandemic, post-pandemic divide more clear than in WWE, with July being the month where they fling open their doors and welcome the unwashed masses back to professional wrestling. With the first 6 months of the year in the books, in the pocket, out of sight, love you OSW, let's have a look back at the 10 best matches from the final pandemic months of the Big Dub. And